when you're turning your engine on for the day, same as the house systems, the battery key has to be down like we've got it just there. So that's on. Things you're just going to need to know, topping up, just same as your car, topping up the water is done here. It's coolant, but you can just fill it up with water. The level should be to this line, just here, and that's low. If it's down to there, it needs a top up. So that actually says minimum just there, and that's it. So you've got if your engine started overheating, yep, just anti-clockwise. That's it. Yep. If your engine started overheating, the first thing you would do, obviously turning the engine off, but first thing you would do is come and check this here, okay? That screws off, and there underneath here, it's a bit tight. Anyway, you'd have to fiddle with it. There's a filter, basically. There's a big mesh filter, a big version of the one that catches the hair in your shower, and that's the big heavy duty version, and that's going to catch whatever seaweed or plastic bags or whatever that you've sucked up through the water intake, and it'll get stuck there. So that's always the first cause of an engine overheat. It's because you're not getting enough water. So if you checking the oil is done here with the yellow dipstick. Okay, topping up the oil is done just there. This unit is actually charging, so it is distributing the power from your alternator to your battery. So it sends the power first to your engine start battery and then to your house battery. So your engine start battery is always powered up, and you cannot draw power from your engine start battery for the lights and that sort of stuff. You can only, engine battery is only for the engine. So if you run your batteries dead, you can start the engine and have power. You're not stuck. And it doesn't actually, there's no facility or system for you to link that battery with the house battery, because that's the whole idea. It's like an emergency. Okay.
So with the engine running, you're charging that battery first and then the house battery. So
yes.
What sort of, how long would you need the engine running for to fully charge your batteries?
Yeah, good question. Well, it's less these days because it's all LED lights, but we would typically, if we were out on one of these boats with lights on, stereo going, and the fridge on, the fridge is the main drawer of power, we would run the engine for an hour a day, because we would have it on for half an hour in the morning to heat up, to charge and heat up water to have hot showers. We would do the same again in the evening to have hot showers. And so that's enough to charge your batteries, give you hot water for showers, and then you've got all the power you need. So that's typically it. This here, whenever you're sucking water, basically the raw water sucks in via the impeller, so that has to be changed every few years. It's a little rubber wheel just in here, and you just undo these screws and pull the old one out, put the new one in. That's your next source of engine overheating. If you haven't got a blockage, it's probably your impeller is cactus. They do go every few years because they're just rubber. That's all you do. Pull it out, new one goes straight there. It's always sucking in more water than it needs. So the excess filters out through that, down this pipe and out over the side.
Okay.
So,
are there any tools on board? What's the just a screwdriver, flathead?
Flathead screwdriver.
Are there any tools on board? Do you know?
Don't know.
Right.
We'll have to have a look. Not too sure. But yeah, you'll just need screwdrivers, spanners, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Lastly is your filters. They're all located on the starboard side. You've got one here. You've got one back there. So you got fuel and oil, and there's another one in here. There's two of them are green, one of them is white.
Yep.
And this panel here removes for easy access for all of those, so you can easily get to those filters.
Right.